How you become whole is when you give up yourself for Jesus Christ. You choose Jesus Christ over self. Because when you do that, that's when He can fill you up. That's where He can pour more into the wisdom, just the revelations or just the realizations of the work that He's doing in you and through you. Because there is no possible way that we can do it on our own. There's no possible way where, like, the things of this world can truly do that. It can't do that. You may feel like it can do that, but it won't last. And that's why the things of Jesus Christ is eternal and lasting. Because the things of this world is not lasting. It's temporary. It can't do nothing for us. It's when you stay in the process and you don't run from it. You can't become whole if you run from the process. You have to allow yourself, not even allow yourself, but allow Jesus Christ to really refine you the way that He needs to. And the thing is that we get so caught up in ourself or yourself or believing yourself, love yourself, but honestly, it's not about self. It's about Jesus Christ. The world has made us to believe that saying, believing yourself, love yourself, um, self this, self that. And even I hold myself accountable for a lot of things that I am coming into realization about, because we're all guilty of this because of the conditioning of society, the sayings, the trends, all these things that has tainted us in every kind of way. It is not about us. It's about Jesus Christ, His ways, His thoughts, His plans, His character. That's what it's about. And Him getting the glory here on earth as He uses us as a vessel so that other people can see Him in you. That's what it's about. And as I was just talking to God and from my own experience, um, and what He's teaching me is that when something needs to be paid or something is like due, you know, we want to try to meet that deadline. We want to pay it on time because we either feel pressured or because we just want to, pay it on time. You just one of those people where you like to just pay things on time. And see, I'm that kind of person where, like, I want to be able to take care of it right away so that I don't have to be stressing and worried about somebody bothering me and stuff like that. So that's how I was in my past life. Like, I like to pay stuff on time. I was an on time person. But being on my faith journey, I realized that things don't work that way. As I've been in total dependence on God and just being where I am right now and what He is showing me and teaching me, yeah, it's a lodging fee. Yeah, it needs to be paid, but it's on my timing, not your timing, not their timing. Yes, I'm a on time God, but it's on my timing, not yours. And God is not in the getting caught up in the routine and patterns, and where you just trying to predict God. Like, no, no, it does. No, that's not it. But I see how when I don't know the when or how, and I'm waiting, God is really um just stretching and strengthening my patience. Because, see, when we want things to be paid right away or we feel pressure, we get antsy. You either just an impatient person, or you become impatient, or you just want to try to pay things on time. And that's because we have been conditioned by society to try to meet deadlines and handle things immediately. So that is what makes us anxious and impatient. But I can see how God is refining me in that area of patience, because it's not that I'm like trying to be impatient. It's the fact that if I could do it, I would pay it on time. If I had it, I would pay it on time from my perspective. But that's not God's perspective, especially when He's teaching you to rely on Him and not in our own ability to try to control a situation, which that goes back to trying to control the narrative, trying to control things when God is in control. We really have to come to the reality of God is in control, because truthfully, He is in control. And so I realized that God is strengthening and stretching my patience and my trust in Him in that waiting, where something can seem like it's urgent or whatnot. And it really is a test of faith, surrender, and dependence on his timing, because we can have these expectations where we will actually disappoint ourselves. It's not God disappointing us, we are disappointing ourselves. And I know people are so quick to try to point the finger at God and feel like God have failed them or God disappointed them, but it's really us. It's really us who are we are the ones. We are the one who are disappointing ourselves. We are the one that is feeling ourselves, because God is not doing none of that. We are doing it to ourselves, because why? We are trying to do things in our own strength. We are trying to be in control instead of allowing God to work and move on our behalf. We are doing it to ourselves. And see, when you are focused on self, that comes with struggle. That comes with chaos and a lot of negativity, because you think everything is about self and you're trying to be in control and you're doing things your own way. It goes really deep. It really do. And it's a lot to unpack. It's a lot to unlearn when it come down to embodying the ways of Jesus and what he expects from us and how things really should be. It's a lot. And I have these moments of just realizing, and I hold myself accountable. Like I really do, because I've gotten caught up in a lot of things, like, my past life. And like, it's just about unlearning. It's a lot. It really is. But as I was stating though, in order to become whole, you really have to give up yourself. You got to lay self down, because Jesus is the only one that can fill you up with everything that you need. That is where wholeness comes in. God is constantly refining us in these areas, as long as we allow him to. We let the process, like, simmer, like, when you're cooking on cooking, right? And it says simmer as a option. It's like we have to simmer in it. Don't run from it. Don't try to control it. Don't try to do anything that you don't have no business doing. Just let God do what he do. Like, let him cook. it's it's funny. Let him cook. Like, we gotta let him cook. Let him do what he do. And that's molding us. That is shaping us up, just like clay. But let God cook. Let him do what he have to do in you and through you, so that you can be whole. Do not run from it. Don't, because many people run from this process. And they did not trust the process. They didn't let God cook. They didn't stay down. They didn't They wanted to do their own thing. They wanted to take a different path because they may think they know it all. They or it's too hard, or I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be there. You know, and that is not laying down self. That is not giving up self. That is not choosing Jesus Christ. That is not at all whatsoever. When you run from him, when you run from what he's trying to do in you and through you, and truthfully, it's all to help us. It's to help us. It's to better us, and help us to become more like him. That's what it's about. Becoming more Christ like. And another thing that I had, well, I ain't gonna say, I don't know, like, another thing I came across was what I was reading about when God say, like, set your mind on things above. I think it's Colossians 3:2. I think that's how you pronounce that. But I was reading about that, and I never really paid attention to that scripture, to be honest. But when I finally did, it really enlightened me. And I really got a full like understanding of what it really means, because when when he says that above, set your things on above, that means like um embodying like his character, like who he is, because the things below is the things that's here on earth, the things that we see, the things that we hear, that taint us, that taint our eyes, that taint our ears, the negativity, the lying, the slander, the profanity, all those things that's negative, like what attracts us, and the things um that is just like unhealthy for us, that is happening here on earth. Those things is like, how can I say it? We are shaped by those things and feelings. Like the things that we see, the things that what we hear, all the negativity, the unhealthy things that God is not in, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. He's not in none of it. And that is what makes him angry. Us being shaped by the things, the earthly things, and by our feelings. If you get what I'm saying, if that makes sense. But to make it clear, because I wrote it down, God makes it clear, living however we feel, chasing whatever attracts us, and letting our desires control us is a life shaped by things and feelings, not by Him. And that's exactly what steers His anger. And I get why He will be angry. I get why He'll be angry at us. while we're being shaped by things and feelings on earth, which is below, because it's not above. It has nothing to do with him. But I can understand why he will be angry at us, because he's not calling us to be shaped by things and feelings. But we all are guilty of this, and it has become so normalized that many people don't even realize that it's a problem. And we have to wake up and hold ourselves accountable to being shaped by things and feelings below. And that's why he says, set your mind on things above. He's above. And everything about him is different from what we see and hear below on earth. And that's that he's not even in. It's really interesting as you learn more about Jesus Christ. And I'm learning day by day what's right, what's wrong, like what I should be doing, what I need to be doing. And it's it's really a process. It really is. It's a process. But it's a desire though. It's a desire. And no, we're not perfect. He knows that we're not perfect. But it's about really shifting your perspective, being intentional, being willing, trusting him, allowing the process to stretch you, strengthen you in every way possible so that you can be whole and so that you can be Christ-like and so that you can be an example to others. And so I just wanted to share that with you all, and I hope that you could take something from this. Leave a comment below, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. God bless you as well.